Sami Zayn took the pin. Again. Friday night on SmackDown, we've seen play out for years, unfolded right in front of our eyes. Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu versus Sami Zayn. A triple threat match to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. A shot at Drew McIntyre's undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania 42. Everything on the line. And let me tell you what happened. Sami was incredible. He hit a blue thunderbomb on Cody that nearly got the 3 count. He rolled up Jacob Fatu off a top rope splash. He was this close to winning. The crowd was going insane. You could feel it through your screen. This might actually be it. This might actually be Sami's moment. And then Drew McIntyre happened. Drew came out, Claymore kicked Fatu, powerbombed him through the announce table, hit Cody with another Claymore, and then, here's the kicker, dragged Sami Zayn on top of Cody Rhodes. Drew McIntyre, the man who has Sami's number, the man who Sami has never beaten in singles competition, tried to hand him the victory. Cody kicked out. And then, Sami, being Sami, hit Drew with a hell of a kick to protect the integrity of the match. And that's when Cody hit the crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn ate the pin. The heart of the match, the most over guy in that ring, the sacrificial lamb for Cody's advancement to the Elimination Chamber. And I am tired of this. Because this isn't just about one match on one episode of SmackDown. This is about a pattern that WWE has established with Sami Zayn. A pattern that goes back years. Let's rewind. January 31st, 2026, Royal Rumble in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Sami Zayn challenges Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship. He won a fatal 4-way at Saturday night's main event in his hometown of Montreal just to get that shot. The story was perfect. The moment was there. He lost. Before that, October 7th, 2024, Sami challenges Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. He passed out to the rear naked choke. Loss. November 2023, Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Loss. And here's what really gets me. In 2025 alone, Sami posted a 7-6 record in his televised matches. Losses to Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Karrion Kross. The man is constantly positioned as the underdog who comes so close, who has the crowd in the palm of his hand, who delivers every single time and then loses. And if you're watching this, if you've been a Sami Zayn fan for any length of time, you know this feeling.
You know the pit in your stomach when you see him in a big match? Because you know, deep down you know that he's probably going to lose. And look, I get it. If you're still watching, if you're still invested in Sami Zayn's journey, you're probably feeling conflicted right now. Because on one hand, you love this guy. You love his matches. You love his promos. You love everything he brings to WWE. But on the other hand, you're exhausted. You're tired of getting your hopes up. You're tired of watching him come within inches of greatness only to fall short every single time. So here's the question that keeps me up at night. Does WWE think Sami Zayn is more valuable when he loses? Think about it. The underdog paradox. WWE has positioned Sami as the ultimate underdog for his entire main roster run. He's the guy who doesn't look like a typical WWE champion. He's not 6'5". He's not 260 pounds of pure muscle. He's just Sami, an everyman who happens to be one of the most talented wrestlers on planet Earth. And because he doesn't fit the traditional mold, WWE can keep him in this permanent underdog role. He can lose and lose and lose, and people will still cheer for him because they relate to him. Because Sami losing feels like us falling short of our dreams. But here's what WWE doesn't seem to understand. Eventually, losing stops being sympathetic. Eventually, the underdog who never wins just becomes a loser. You want proof? Look at the King of the Ring tournament in 2025. Sami won his first round fatal 4-way. He was eliminated by Randy Orton in the semifinals. Look at the 2025 Royal Rumble. He entered at number 27, eliminated by Jey Uso, his own friend, who went on to become World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania 41. Jey Uso got his moment. Jey Uso defeated Gunther at WrestleMania. Sami? Sami came back on the April episode of Raw to congratulate Jey Uso on winning the title. Do you understand how brutal that is? Sami has been told over and over that his time is coming, that he's going to get his shot, that the story is building to something, and then WWE gives the moment to someone else. And here's what I need you to think about. Is Sami Zayn's window closing? He's been with WWE since 2013. He's been wrestling professionally since 2002. That's almost 24 years in this business. And yes, he's won the NXT Championship. He's a 4-time Intercontinental Champion.
He won the undisputed tag team titles with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 39. He beat Gunther at WrestleMania 40 to win the Intercontinental Championship and end a 666-day reign. But he has never held a world championship. And with every loss, with every near miss, with every time he takes the pin so someone else can move forward, that window gets smaller. Because WWE has priorities. Roman Reigns just won the 2026 Royal Rumble. He's challenging CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 42. Cody Rhodes is in the Elimination Chamber to challenge Drew McIntyre. Jacob Fatu, despite losing Friday night, is being positioned as a monster. Younger stars like Trick Williams are being called up from NXT, and guess who they're feuding with to get established? Sami Zayn. Sami is becoming the guy who makes other people look good. The veteran who puts over the next generation. And don't get me wrong, that's a valuable role. That's an important role. But it's not the role of a future world champion. And I think that's what hurts the most. Because Sami Zayn deserves that moment. Not because of some participation trophy mentality, but because he is legitimately one of the best performers in that company. His match with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 39 was the emotional high point of the weekend. His story with the Bloodline was captivating television. When Sami stood in that ring at the Elimination Chamber in Montreal, the crowd exploded for him. When he enters a match, people care. That's not something you can manufacture. That's not something you can script. That's real. So why does WWE keep doing this? Why do they keep putting Sami in these positions where he almost wins? Where the story is right there, and then pull the rug out from under him? Maybe they think the chase is more valuable than the destination. Maybe they think Sami is better as the guy who tries than the guy who succeeds. Or maybe, and this is what really keeps me up at night, maybe they just don't see him as world championship material. But I want to know what you think. Drop a comment below. Will Sami Zayn ever get his main event moment again? Or has his window already closed?
Is WWE making a mistake by keeping him in this eternal underdog role? Or is this exactly where he's most valuable to the company? And listen, if you made it this far, if you're still here with me, I know you care about this stuff as much as I do. So do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Because we're going to keep having these conversations. We're going to keep talking about the stories that matter in wrestling, the moments that make us feel something, whether that's joy or frustration or heartbreak. And right now, Sami Zayn's story is one of those stories. Because it hurts to watch. It hurts to see someone that talented, that over, that beloved, constantly come up short. Friday night, Sami Zayn took the pin. He was the heart of that match. He had the crowd eating out of his hand, and he still lost. The question is, how many more times can we watch this happen before we stop believing the payoff is coming? Let me know in the comments. Like this video if it resonated with you. Share it with someone who loves Sami as much as you do. And I'll see you in the next one.